Hello and welcome back to Set. Now this is total body combo and you're almost done with week 2. So let's go ahead and jump into that warm-up where I will be telling you more about what you can expect for today's workout. All right, we're gonna start with inchworm. So come and join me. You're gonna walk out into that high plank. Remember, your abs are in tight, okay? Don't let your hips swing, hands stop underneath your shoulders. Walk it back in. Now, if you need to modify, remember, this is where you will bend your knees as you walk on down. And then when you come down to the ground, you are in that modified high plank position, okay? Keep going for me. I'm gonna tell you about today's workout. Total body combo. So we are working everything today, all right? So we have 2 rounds, that's it, just 2 rounds, 4 moves each round. Now, each move is 30 seconds on, 20 seconds off. All right, 3, 2, 1. You're coming up into a calf raise, squat, calf raise, squat. Now, if the fluid motion is too much, because it is a warm-up, remember that, go ahead and just stop after the squat, calf raise, stop, squat. All right, that's okay to do. Remember, it is just a warm-up. So please listen to your body, just warm it up to start. All right, continuing with today's workout. 4 moves, 30 seconds on, 20 seconds off. We repeat each round 3 times. You have 60-second break between each round, all right? So it's gonna fly by, it's gonna be quick, and we're gonna nail it, total body. All right, keep going for me. You're doing a calf. Now, as you're doing these calf raises, something that I want you to remember, make sure that you're getting all of your toes on the ground. Sometimes when we do calf raises, our body will make our feet roll out to the side and some of the weight will go primarily into our pinky toes, last couple toes. So focus on the big toe. Focus on that and you'll be sure to get it on all areas of the toes, all right? 3, 2, 1, we have a spider lunge. Okay, now we've done this before. You're gonna step down, all right? As you step down into that runner's lunge, you're taking the hand of the arm that is on the same side and you're bringing it down, trying to touch the ground. Okay, now here's the thing, keep going for me. You can switch sides. If you are like, I cannot get my elbow to that ground, that is okay, all right? I want you to go ahead and modify and just go as far as you can, even if that's literally right here, or even if you're like, I can't even get down there, that's okay. Put your hand right here and lean in, all right? That's okay to do. Listen to your body. It's just a warm-up. You don't need to go all out, okay? Keep going for me. Keep going for me. Now, some of the moves, all right? I will show you all of the moves without weight, but they do require weight. Almost all of them require weight. A couple of them, I want to point this out real quick, all right? I will tell you, if you have never done a move like this before, to drop weight altogether. There's one move for sure where I will do that, okay? So if you're watching me and you're like, yeah, I don't know about that one, or I've never done that before, try it without weight first, okay? Because I don't want you to risk injury, risk form issues by trying it with weight. Or if you're gonna try it with weight, lightweight, all right? 3, 2, 1, you're gonna come into those arm circles for me, nice and big. Now, as you're doing this, really think about opening up your chest as you go back, okay? But remember, your ribs aren't up here, keep them down, okay? It is a warm-up, but I want you to make sure that you are warming up your core as well. Remember, in almost any single move that we do, you can warm up your abs. You don't have to be doing abs to work your abs, okay? Now, additionally, we do have some floor work, okay? Some work where, we'll be placing our knees on the ground. We have those reverse Russian leans. So if you need to, please go ahead and grab a mat, grab a towel, grab something that you can use on the ground, and it's gonna help protect your knees, but you also know that it's not gonna give on you and move as you're doing a move, okay? Keep going for me, switch directions, whatever direction you were going, go ahead and switch, okay? Now, if you're doing the forward arm circles, as you come forward, think about opening up the upper back, okay? Think about doing that so that you can stretch those muscles out too as they're working, okay? You guys are doing so good. This is gonna be a fun one. It's gonna fly by. It's gonna fly by, okay? We have that external rotation coming up, okay? In 3, 2, 1. Glue those elbows in. Make sure they're not back here and they're not up here, right here, okay? Out and in. Now, here's the thing with this one. Only go as far as you can with that elbow not moving, okay? Sometimes when people do moves like this, they will start to bring their elbows out because they think, I really want to open up my chest. That's not the point of this move, okay? The point of this move involves your shoulder girdle, okay? And there are so many muscles that we want to focus on right here, and the chest is not one of them, okay? So keep going for me. Make sure that you really are working that out because we do have a lot of things where the shoulders come into play today, okay? Remember that during the moves, I will always show you how to modify if I can, okay? If it's nothing really to modify with, I'll just say drop weight. All right, some moves you can advance, and I will definitely tell you how to do that. All right, in 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, we have a brief break. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you through all of the moves. Now keep moving for me. Remember, we keep moving, we don't stop moving, all right? Move number 1 is an overhead press. Simple, very, very simple. Slight bend in those knees. Remember, rib cage is drawn down, core is in tight. Right here, okay? Right here. Always keep a slight bend in your elbows. Never lock them out. I have weird elbows. I know. They go their own direction, okay? But never lock them out, okay? I do not want you to do that. Remember, like I just said, your rib cage is down, okay? Rotate your hips under and engage that core during this move. It's there to protect your low back, okay? Slight bend in your knees if you need to. You're gonna kickstand back for more stability and support. Then we have an RDL to an upright row. So with your weight, draw those shoulders back and down, pinch your shoulder blades together. You're coming down to shin height. Remember, you're getting your hips back. You're not squatting down, okay? Karate chop those hips back. Down here, your back is flat. Your shoulders are pinched. You're coming up, upright row. Now for the upright row, one thing I want you to make sure, you're not coming up here, okay? You're risking shoulder impingement if you go above chest line, okay? So stop right at chest line or even right before it, okay? Then we will have that reverse Russian lean. For this guy, remember, you're down on your knees, okay? Place them underneath your hips to start. Rotate your hips to engage your core, okay? As we do this, what you're gonna do is act like there's a board in front and a board in back, and you cannot weeble wobble, okay? Now, as you do this, weight will be here, or if that's way too much, drop the weight and glue, and glue. Engage your glutes. We're gonna create a Breeze library of words because I come up with the weirdest things as I'm trying to explain things to you guys. Engage your glutes, engage your core, engage your thighs. You're gonna hold the weight here, or you can just have your hands here or here. It's completely up to you as we do the move. And you're simply going to lean back as far as you can without doing this and without doing this, okay? And then you're gonna bring yourself back up. I will always talk through that and give you guys modifications as well. Then we have a V-sit extended row, okay? For this one, you're coming down into that V-sit position. You're gonna lift up, extend one leg out. Now the one that has the leg out, row back up, all right? I will tell you when to switch sides, all right? That is round 1. Go ahead, grab your weight. Make sure that the rest of your weights are out of the way during the entire workout. Go ahead and switch them when you need to, but make sure that your space is clear, okay? All right, we go in less than 10. Grab your weight for me. Overhead press is first. 30 seconds. 2, 1, here we go. Right here, right here. Now make sure ribs are in, they're down, hips are tucked. There we go. Up and down. Now if you want to, this is another way. If your shoulder is bugging you out here, okay? You can be right here if your shoulder's bugging you. But in any case, never lock out your elbows, all right? Make sure that you stop in that field goal position, okay? 2, 1, relax. You have 20 seconds. RDL to upright row, okay? Go ahead and grab your weight. Now here's the thing. I can do 20s for RDL. That's comfortable for me. But I can kind of struggle with the upright row. So I'm gonna try 20s. 2, 1, join me. But if I start to notice that my form on my upright row goes, I'm going to drop down to 15, okay? So remember, that's something that you want to do. Challenge yourself, but watch your form. If you start to notice form for one exercise during a combo goes, drop down, even if you can lift heavier for one of them, okay? Let's talk through some form. Again, modification here is just drop weight. All right, karate chop back. Weights on your heels, squeeze your glutes as you come up. 2, 1, reverse Russian lean. You're gonna want one weight if you're gonna use it, okay? One weight. Board in front, board in back. No weeble wobble, all right? We go in 3, 2, 1. Abs in tight, glutes tight. Back, 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 up. Keep going, keep going. Modification, you're gonna drop weight. Drop weight first, okay? Then see how far back you can go without arching or without dropping your hips. If you start to realize that you're dropping your hips, you're pushing your butt out, you're gone too far. You've gone too far, okay? So rotate those hips. Everything's tight. Let your hamstrings control the move back. Quads and core pull you up. 2, 1. We have that V-sit extended row. Weights out of the way. Come on down. Get ready for me. Place your hands, okay? Lean back. Find that position. Back is flat, not rounded, not arched. 2, 1. Lift up. Showing full out here. Extend. Row back. Up. Row back. Up. It's not a side to side, okay? You're rowing back by your ribs, okay? From the side. What this looks like right here. All right? Modification. You can either keep your legs up and do 2, drop them, extend 1, or just drop them all together. All right? You will lean back just a little bit as you do this move, okay? 2, 1. We have 20 seconds, then we go back to that overhead press. Now, we are going to hit the other side on that row this next round, okay? So that's something that's changing. You will hit the other side. Grab your weight, overhead press. We go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Abs are in. Get those ribs down. Stop right here and push. If you feel like you're jetting your head forward, drop weight. If you feel like you're unstable, drop weight, okay? If you need to, kickstand back. That's okay. Get those ribs down for me. Get those ribs down. Weight is in your heels, slight bend in your knees, slight bend in your elbows. You're almost there. 2, 1. RDL to upright row, okay? I'm gonna show full out, then I'm gonna talk through form just a little bit because I wanna make sure I'm hitting on that, okay? Go ahead and grab your weight. You have less than 10. Remember, challenge yourself. Listen to your body. If you need to go down weight, go down and weight. If you can go up, go up. 2, 1, here we go. Shin, up, upright. There we go. Shin. Form time right here. Modification, drop weight, okay? Now, karate chop. Your chest is coming over. Your gaze is about 3 feet in front, all right? Shin height. You're not going to the ground. Weights in your heels. Squeeze your glutes together as you come up. The weight stays close to you, okay? Tuck your glutes. 2, 1. Reverse Russian lean. All right? You got this. Keep your toes up, okay? They're there to help stop you from sliding, and they protect your ankle too, okay? Grab your weight. You're doing good. Board in front, board in back. Rotate hips under, cores engaged, ribs are down. Go, 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 go. There we go. Go as far as you can. Listen to your body. If that means, hey, this is as far as I can go, and you can still feel it working, but you're like, if I go any further, my form is kaput. That's fine, okay? Let your hamstrings control down. Squeeze your glutes, poke them if you have to. All right, then let your core and your thighs pull you back up, okay? 2, 1, relax. Back to that V-sit, other leg, okay? Other leg, all right? Less than 10, you're doing good. Get set. Find that position. 2, 1, lift up. Extend the other leg. Row, there we go. Breathe. Keep breathing for me. Keep that leg up as high as you can. If you want to challenge yourself, both, okay? Now, like I said the first time, you will lean back just a little bit, okay? But you're not gonna rock significantly back. If you start finding that your body is lowering and lowering and lowering each and every time, reset. Try modifying, okay? That means your abs are giving way, okay? 2, 1, relax. 20 seconds, and we are on our last round. Y'all, I'm like shedding postpartum hair loss. But I can just feel it. I don't know if you guys, like, when you're sweating, if you ever get that. Overhead, here we go. Slight bend in those knees, push. You guys ever get that when you're like sweating and doing a workout? You're shedding and it just tickles? Yeah, I could feel that one. Keep going for me. That might have been like weird for some people to hear. Like, why is she talking about that? You guys are gonna get to know me a lot more, okay? Keep pushing. If you need to, you can always do a slight bend in your knees and push. All right, 2, 1, RDL to upright. Last time, if you can, challenge yourself, even if it's only for half the move, okay? Almost there. Row those shoulders back. Row, pull. Let's go. RDL. There we go. Squeeze those glutes. Abs are in tight. There we go. Now, one thing I want to point out. Remember how I said not to bring it up here? Now, some people think that for an upright row, you have to bring it all the way up. No. That actually puts your shoulder at a little risky position because you can get shoulder impingement from doing that, okay? So we want to keep it in line. Keep that shoulder in line, especially when you're lifting heavy weight. Go ahead and relax at that angle, okay? Now, there are times where, yes, you can lift up and not have an issue, but that's a compromising position with a lot of weight, if you do a lot of weight, and that can really cause some shoulder impingement. So that's why I say chest or just below. 2, 1, reverse Russian lean. Here we go. Grab your weight. Board in front, board in back. Sorry, guys. I got so focused on trying to tell you about the shoulder. There we go. Focus on that core being tight. If you feel like you cannot engage your glutes or you're having trouble remembering to, drop your weight. Poke your booty. There we go. Everything's tight. Right here. Keep it tight. There we go. 2, 1. One more move. This is that reverse, or not reverse. This is that V-sit with the row, okay? Watch me, I'll show you what to do. We're gonna alternate legs, okay? 3, 2, 1, lift up. Extend one out, row back. Bring it in, row back. As you row, you extend. As you come in, you pull your leg in, all right? There we go. Again, remember your modifications. You can have one leg down at a time, all right? That's okay. Or you can keep both down, okay? You have options here. Advance right here, okay? 2, 1. All right, guys, guess what? Round 1 is done. You have 60 seconds. I'm gonna talk round 2, okay? So that I can start showing you. Sumo squat. I will talk to you about position when we start doing it, okay? But find the right position, all right? You're gonna hold your weight here. 1, you can have 2, you can place them on your hips, you can hold up here. If you rack up here, don't rest on your shoulders, okay? Then you're gonna drop, your knees go in line with your toes, okay? Back up, all right? Push out and back up. Keep your chest up the whole time, okay? Then we have a bent over, this one. If you've never done this before, no weight, all right? This is a compromising position, so I want you to listen to your body. It's a bent over Y raise,
to a fly, okay? So chest is over, hinge at the hips. You're gonna have your weight here or no weight. If no weight, thumbs are up. Y, down, fly. All right. 3, 2, go ahead and grab your weight, sumo. 1, I will get you guys through the rest of them, okay? I'll talk you through form on that other one with the Y. And our last one is a weighted leg drop, okay? So we'll be on the ground, legs will be straight up, and we're just lowering to the ground, okay? But we're holding weight, all right? I'll explain that more when we get there. Now, remember, if you need to, drop weight. If you need to, limit that range of motion. 2, 1. Bent over Y. So what this one is, bend here. Y, corners of the room and down. Why this is so important. Why the Y is so important. 2, 1, join me. If you need weight, grab it, but start low. If not, follow me without first. You're lifting up. It's key that you keep your abs engaged because sometimes when people do this, the muscles doing the move are too weak. So your low back will try to help you lift your arms up in this position, okay? But your torso does not move, all right? So bend in those elbows as you go to that fly. Weight is in your heels. Weight is in your heels. 3, 2, 1. We have a bridge hold with a chest press. Come on down into a bridge. Woo! Down into a bridge. This is gonna be the move, okay? Not yet, you still have a rest. I'm just showing you right here, all right? Come on down. I will talk through form and everything when we start, okay? 2, 1, lift up, squeeze, chest press. Elbows hover above the ground. Don't let them touch during this, all right? Now, some form. If you need to drop, if you need to modify, you can either get the bridge out altogether or you can drop weight, okay? Now, some form. Weight is in your heels, all right? Additionally, squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your glutes at the top of the move, but make sure that you're not arching your low back. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Stay down here, okay? This is our weighted leg drop. You're gonna hold your weight here. Legs are gonna be up. You're keeping your low back on the ground as you lower and raise, okay? Now here's the thing, modification, hands under your glutes and do the move, okay? We go in 3, 2, 1. Weights up, lower. Get that low back flat against the ground, okay? Now, couple of form things, keep going for me. You want your feet to hover above the ground, don't rest your heels. Additionally, if you start to realize that right here is as far as you can go before that low back rolls off the ground, I want you to come up a little bit to where you can keep it on the ground, and that's your range of motion, okay? 3, 2, 1. Relax. Get ready, you have sumos coming up, okay? Now again, here, 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 all right? I'll show you here. 2, 1, right here. Now, a couple things I wanted to talk about when it came to form for this guy, okay? Keep going for me. You wanna make sure that you keep your chest up, okay? Core is tight, core is engaged, squeeze your glutes. You still rotate your hips during this move, okay? Keep them underneath of you. Knees go out. Now, if you're like, man, that's hard having it in a really wide stance, bring it in just a little bit. This is where I'm telling you to find the right position for your body in a sumo squat, okay? That's so important to do. 3, 2, 1. Bent over Y to a fly, okay? I'm gonna show once, then I want you to hop in. Notice how I'm even going down, okay? Because I know I need to start light. Hinge, hinge, hinge. Here, weights in your heels. Abs are in tight. Squeeze your glutes. Y, down, fly. Keep going for me. Couple of things. As you go to that Y, shoulder height or just below, and down. Fly, shoulder height or just below, and back down. Now, if you work at a desk or you're on a computer, this is probably gonna be challenging for you because the muscles that are required for this move are probably weak due to posture. 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, that's why I threw that in there, because I know that some of you do work at a desk, okay? Most people work at a desk. So I wanted to make sure I threw that in there. We got bridge chest press. 3, 2, 1, lift up. Squeeze your glutes, weights in your heels, press. Let the elbows hover, don't let them touch. You're doing good. Stay here with me. Now, form for this one again. You're not arching. It's not how high can you shoot your hips up. It's how high can you keep in line with the rest of your body while engaging your glutes the whole time, okay? Let your glutes hold your hips up in line with your body, okay? 2, 1, relax. Weighted leg drop. Weighted leg drop. Modifications, remember, your hands are going underneath your glutes, okay? I will show that again here soon. Get set up for me, all right? The weight's over your chest, not over your face. 2, 1, here we go. Keep that low back flat. Keep that low back flat. There we go, engage that core. Engage that core. All right, now, couple of things. If you wanna challenge yourself, lift up. Lift your shoulders up, but your gaze is still straight at the ceiling. This will engage your upper abdominals just a little bit more, okay? If you are one of my DR ladies, remember you're checking for that coning or bulging. 3, 2, 1. Last round. Guys, you're on your last round. How does it feel? Feel good? I feel like this has been a nice workout, you know? It's not like crazy go, 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 go. But it's good. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Is your chest up? Are your hips rotated under? Are you squeezing your glutes at the top of that move? Weights in the heels. Are your knees tracking with your toes? Are your shoulders rolled back and down? There we go. There we go. Stay here. Stay here. There you go. You're doing great. Almost there. Almost there. 2, 1. Bent Y to fly. Last time, guys. Remember, if you're doing this, lightweight. If that's too much, drop to none. Get ready. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Full out, then I'm gonna show form some more. Up. Fly. Keep going. Form. To talk through some more. Hinge at your hips. Chest is over the ground. This is important. Not up here. Gaze is 3 feet in front. As you lift, make sure you're not arching your low back. All right, like I said, most people who work desk jobs, the muscles needed for this are weak. So no weight if you need to. 2, 1, relax. I don't want that low back to get incorporated for it, okay? We have bridge, chest. Less than 10. Weights in your heels. 2, 1. Lift and get set. Squeeze your glutes. Press. There we go. Are you squeezing your glutes? Are you squeezing your glutes? Engage your core. You can do that here too. You should be engaging your core here too. That's there to help your low back, okay? Keep pushing. Stay here. You're doing so good, I promise. So good. Stay with me. 2, 1. Relax. Guys, last move. All right, last move. Weighted leg drop. You got this. Ready? We go in 3, 2, 1. Lower. There you go. Lift. Good job. Stay here. Keep going. I'm going to talk through form some more. DR ladies, if you're noticing that coning or bulging, you can keep your hands up if you want. Try underneath if you still notice that. what I want you to do is relax, and you're going to do one leg at a time. Up, lower, in. All right. One leg. There we go. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Guys, you did it. You did it. That's it. Week 2. Week 2 is done. That's it. You did so good. You did so good, guys. All right, we are gonna cool down. We're gonna start with some deep breaths, okay? 3, 2, 1. Big inhale up for me. Exhale out. Go again. Big inhale up. There we go. Exhale. Bring it across. Now make sure it's not up here. Roll it down. The more you pull closer to your chest, the more you'll feel it, as well as the more you push down, okay? You guys did awesome. Now I hope that was a good, more slow pace. I know it was still 30 seconds and 20-second rest, but I hope it felt a little bit more slower and not so much go and switch. Not so much cardio in there. Actually, there was no cardio in there. But a nice, straight, total body. You guys did good. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's a storm going on outside right now. And I can just hear the rain pelting. Go ahead and bring it behind the garage door. It's kind of like relaxing. There we go. Go ahead and switch. Now remember, during this move, your ribs are still down, your gaze is forward. No arching that low back. All right, you're doing so good. You're doing good. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and stretch. 3, 2, 1. Other side. We're gonna go back and forth one more time, okay? Really stretch opposite directions so you can feel it right up here. One more time. There we go, there we go, there we go. And again. Woo! I love this stretch. I just love feeling it right in there. We don't normally get that muscle that much. It feels so good when we do. 2, 1. You did it! Guys, you just finished week 2. How awesome does that feel? I want you to be so proud of yourself, and I also want you to tell yourself that means you only have 2 weeks left, okay? Here's the thing. A lot of people, if you need to go ahead and go, please feel free. I'm gonna ramble here for just a couple minutes. Here's the thing, a lot of people tend to quit around the 2 to 3 mark, 2 to 3 week mark when it comes to fitness and nutrition, anything like that, okay? It just, after a while, they're so on fire to hit their goals, but then they kind of start to slump off, and it happens. So this is the time where you need to challenge yourself. You need to remember that why, or multiple whys. You need to remember your goals. You need to tell yourself you made it this far. Don't quit now. You are doing so great. You are pushing hard. You can do it. You only have 2 weeks left. Only have 2 weeks left. You got this. Tell yourself that right now, that you've got this, okay? I hope you had a great workout. I hope it was nice for you, a total body workout. And I cannot wait to see you at our next workout together on week 3. Have a great and amazing day.